Hi, welcome to the Windy Homestead. I'm Eva. I am here with my generator, which badly needs an oil change, so that's what we're doing. I apologize for the engine noise you may be hearing in the background. My son is sleeping in the truck right there, so we're gonna do this oil change while he's napping, because that is the best time to get everything done when you're a single mom off grid. All right, let's do this. It's a big old generator. It's kind of heavy for me. Okay, so usually I make such a huge mess when I do this, so I'm trying to make it a little less ridiculous this time. So I like open up this bolt here and the oil comes out. Usually that's where the mess happens. So if we avoid the mess this time, we win. All right. Oh yes. Pretty important if you want to avoid the mess. Something to catch the oil. It's gonna help a lot. Okay, let's try. Oh, it's so difficult for me to. Get it? Yeah. All right. Okay, now we just let this oil drain out, and then once it's all empty we put more oil in, and that's an oil change for the generator, and it's a pretty critical chore around here. Alright, let's go to the oil stash. So if you live off grid, and even if your generator is not your main source of power, I think it's a good idea to have a stash of oil, like a box, you know, of oil. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you gotta have a stash. So, you know, just go to like Napa or whatever you need to do and get a whole box of these babies, because if you look on the instructions for most generators, they want oil changes like relatively often, so it's good to have a lot around. All right, let's finish. Okay, so oil's all done draining. So it's good to have like a container to empty the dirty oil in. And the container that catches the oil is pretty disgusting, so I'm gonna glove up for that business. Okay, so now you just gotta dump the nasty oil into a nice little storage container that you will be disposing of later. And this one's cool because you can kind of tilt the oil in one direction while you get the lid off so that oil doesn't spill out. And then you just use the lid section to kind of dump the oil into that oil collection container here. And I still spilled some. Like, I don't know if we can count this one as a mess-free oil change. We might have to try again sometime. Yeah, I still spilled it. Okay. So that. And the lid on the collection bin. Okay. The other thing that I learned the hard way is don't forget to put the screw back in before you put the new oil in. Okay, so there's the oil draining screw is back in there. And luckily for like ease, this generator takes exactly 1 whole quart. So I just get to dump the whole thing in, and that actually is really helpful for me. There we go. Okay, so we tightened that little bolt. Now I'm gonna put my oil in. Boy, if anyone's still watching, you guys are champs for hanging in there. So if you are like going off grid, or you're thinking about going off grid, this is how an oil change goes on a Predator 9000. I don't know if everybody's generator is the same as mine. This property, we used to have a trailer on it, and we were powering the trailer as well as the cabin. And so a great big generator helped, like when you're doing AC and stuff like that. Right now, it's just great if you want to, say, run the air conditioner and charge power tools. You can do that with the Predator 9000. It's a pretty big generator, and I highly recommend getting the warranty or whatever, because Harbor Freight, which is where I'm pretty sure I got this from, they are great about honoring it. So my last generator, this generator's like maybe a grand or just under, like 900 something. And you know, that's ouch on your pocketbook if your generator goes out. Of course, my generator went out dead winter when I really needed it, and so it was great to have the warranty or whatever that thing is that you buy, and they'll replace it for you within a certain number of years. Okay, oil's in, generator is happy. You can really tell when the generator needs an oil change from the sound of it. All right. Well, thank you for joining me for that very important chore. All right. From the Windy Homestead, hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.